Alright, what's up guys? So, got a haircut. Decided to trim this down a little bit more. Don't know how I feel about it just yet. It's been a while since I've trimmed this much down on my beard, but so far I like it because it's starting to get really hot. Anything past 80, I don't really like. But so our weather has just been so weird. So on Sunday, Monday, because I'm recording this on Wednesday. On Monday, or no, on Sunday it was 79. 79 got up to 81 at the very most, but it felt amazing, absolutely amazing out. Spent all day outside. It was great. But the very next day, at nighttime, it only got down to around 62, 65. But the next day, it got to a high of 54, and it got down to 37. And we actually had, we could have gotten snow. It did freeze a little bit. They said that it could snow. And then the very next day, on Tuesday, got up to 75, and then now it's 84. So it's just very weird. But yeah, so today's episode of Real Paranormal Stories, I already recorded Paranormal Adventures and recorded basically everything. I'm going to be having even less videos to record, which is even better. So that's great. So today's episode, I'm going to talk about a story that happened to Jamie when she first moved in to her brand new house. So, backstory. So in 2010, which would have been 8th grade, she moved out to Texas. Not because my fiance was there already and all that stuff, because Carly would move to the Texas, Oklahoma area a year later. A lot of it had to do with jobs. Just a lot more better job opportunities at that time was happening in the Texas, Oklahoma area in terms of what they do. And I mean, my fiance's parents, they work in flipping houses and stuff like that. Jamie's parents work in real estate. Real estate's really big in Texas. And then Carly's parents went out there because it started to be a little bit more expensive there in the place they were moving, which was recommended by Jamie's parents, because they had already had, their parents already lived out there in Oklahoma, so they just decided to move to Oklahoma. But Jamie's parents moved to Texas. They actually lived in the same neighborhood as my fiance, and they're still close. All my friends are her friends, all of my fiance's friends, all of her friends are my friends. We have this really tight-knit group. And that's where I get all these paranormal experiences from. It's just from talking on FaceTime, which I just got off of. And we just talk. And when someone has a scary experience, we just tell that. And they always tell me, put it on my notes. And on my notes, I have about, the last time I counted was 164, I think it was. That was just from their experiences. Mine, if I did just 10 episodes just on paranormal experiences that have happened to me, 20 seasons. So it tells you. Around 200 I have. So they moved in, and their previous house, they had paranormal experiences happen on a basically regular occurrence, sometimes every single day, but at least once a week, something would happen. But the odd thing is that when she moved into her new house, she didn't have a single experience until 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years in. Which even when I heard, I'm like, huh, strange. So, it's now late 2012, early 2013, it's winter break. So it's winter out, all the windows are shut. She likes her bedroom door closed, and because she's like me and I'm afraid of the dark, or I always say I'm not afraid of the dark itself, I'm afraid of what's inside the dark. Now she is scared of the dark. So one night, it was around 1 a.m., and she was just sitting up, she's an IL. Everyone in our group is night owls. I mean, we all take our classes at night, so she was sitting there, just texting some friends, watching some YouTube videos. I forgot to ask her what YouTuber she was watching, and all of a sudden, it's around 1:45, 1:50, and all of a sudden, there's a knock on her door. It's like, okay. It's like, yeah. It's like, come in, but it just keeps on knocking. So she goes up to the door, she opens it, no one's there. So she thinks that is weird. So she closes the door. She goes back to lay down, but just before she lays down, there's another knock on the door. So this time she runs to the door, opens it, no one's there. So this is the second time it happened. She closes the door, and she's just about to turn when it starts to knock again. So she quickly turns around, opens the door, and no one's there. So this time she does what she usually doesn't do, and that is actually leave her door open just a little bit. Because there's decoration lights like right here, going through her hallway, so if there's a shadow you can see it go pass by. This way she would know like someone's playing a prank on her. But the odd thing is that there is no bedroom door, or there is no room next to her room. You have to go down the hall for any room of any kind. So she opens the door, she leaves the door open just a little bit, about this far away from the door itself. She goes to sit back down, and then all of a sudden she sees the door close, as if someone is pulling the door to close it, and then more knocks. She goes and runs to the door. She's like, I'm tired of this stuff playing around. She goes to the door and no one's there. If it was somebody, they would have to run down the hall, and which is impossible because you would hear it. And she had headphones plugged into her computer, so obviously when she's up, she doesn't have the headphones on, obviously she can hear everything. So even if you're not wearing any socks, you're going to hear someone running away. Even if you're silent, you're not going to be that fast to go down the hall that quick, because you would have to also close the door. So she checked in the bathroom, no one was there. She went to go open her parents' door, no one was there. Everyone was asleep. Her sister, same thing. And her bedroom's downstairs. And her stairs are really creaky, so you would hear the creaks of the stairs if it was her sister. But that is it. So very creepy experience to happen for the first time in your house, but it never happened after that. She's gotten a few knocks and stuff like that, but nothing like that. So yeah, so that is it. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.